Hello and welcome back to Leaf Blower Revolution. We're going to cover the Halloween event part 2. So there has been an update and they added more milestones in here. So I have gotten up to the Cursed Cheese 125. At this time, I'm not planning on going any further than 125. I may try to get these milestones, but I'm not sure that that'll be feasible. I'm also not super worried about getting them if I don't. As you can see, I have gotten Curse Weakness, though, up to 37. And again, I do all this just by auto-digging. And again, there's only 3 things really worth buying from the store. First, get your Borbib Digs to 5 of 5. Then, once that's 5 of 5, get the Cursed Leaf Sentience. That's not a terrible investment. Then, once you have those 2, then everything else should be in Cursed Weakness. Now, you can put some in the Cursed Cheese. I think this was relatively inexpensive to get the extra curses. But the reality is, if you want curses, you go to Witch. This is not a boss that's farmable, so don't worry about farming this boss for anything. And of course, Borba Count, Borbo Chance, and Cursed Cheese Curses. None of these work with they don't do anything for the Claw Machine. They don't do anything for the shoveling. So ignore these 2. I probably shouldn't even level these at all. Really, you just want Borba Digs. It sounds like these would help your shoveling, but they don't. These are boss drops. You can't farm the boss, and the boss drops are so small, it's not even worth getting these 2. Again, so Borba Digs to 5, get the Cursed Leaf Sentience Luck, and then come back with Curse Weakness. That said, as it clearly is that I'm able to get Leaf Sentience, let's see where I'm at now. I have been leveling this actually because I can finally get enough of this. I wanted to grab the last rank of Superstar, but mostly I've been idling in the Plasma Forest. And again, like because I've been idling here, I was able to max electrical storage. I probably will get some more type damage or marketing. I could maybe max out fertilizer eventually. I could probably max out fertilizer eventually. Just getting a lot of plasma leaf stuff from hanging out there. I actually can hang out here too, though, and that's what I'm going to do, at least for the duration of this video. Because, like I said, I really would like to get the last rank of Superstar. Any more cauldron speed is definitely worth it. However, you can see that this is going up at a crawl, so I might not finish this. I did finish getting Chem Critical, which is great. That's 5% crit. And on my other video, I did get a lot of questions about, hey, I'm early in the game. What can I get out of this event? So the biggest thing I would say is, and this is going to be tough, because if you do not have the auto dig bot, this is going to be a really tough event for you. I had to get you basically have to have the dig bot unless you want to manually dig. I mean, obviously, if you want to sit there and manually dig, that's great, but you need the dig. Ideally, you need the dig bot. I would not worry about getting the dig bot unless you are at Pyramid or higher, because when you get to Pyramid, and we're going to go to Pyramid, oh, I guess I could just open the chest. That also probably works. Oh. Well. Oh, I did. Oh, I actually got enough for that, huh? Alright, we're going to do something really quick. We're going to switch sets. We're going to switch to my DPS set. And I actually should have this hotkey, but it is what it is. Switch to that. I don't like loadouts. Loadouts don't do what I want them to do. So, boom. I can now just one-shot the Super Terror. You actually can get Leaf Sentience to drop here too, by the way. It's just very rare. Energy Guardian will drop, and I still cannot, just in case you're wondering, even with the event and everything else and all the Leaf Sentience I've done, I still cannot Well, he doesn't sit still. Yeah, see, I still can't dent him. So don't feel bad if you can't dent him. I can't dent him either. Then we're going to switch to my DPS shard set. You might not need this anymore with the cards, but I still have it. And again, get this. Oh, we got a rare spark bowl at least. We're going to send all these guys back to hell. And then finally the Wem set, which is my Wem and Alchemy set, and we knocked the Witch. Now, even with not having Cursed sharded, and I didn't switch my pets, I still get a decent amount. And so then I've been mostly hanging out in the Plasma Forest, because that's where this gets. However, if you're not this far in the game, and I feel like this is a very relevant discussion to have, I would not worry about it. And the reason I did this is so, I need to get some ancient leaves, because I actually noticed I was out. Same thing, I'm out with those now. And we get some ruby leaves. I forgot I could actually open up chests, because, so one of the things with leaf sentience, one of the mistakes I sort of made is that you do what's my old pets? I don't even remember. Oh, hippo. Oh, that's right. What does Sharko do? Because he's probably getting replaced. Sharko is drop chance of cards by 50%. The 1% drop I can probably get rid of. Honestly, I don't even need him where I'm doing now. If I'm doing... Yeah, so the thing is, you kind of always have to have the hippo because of the... Not the brew crit so much as the minus brew time. It's 15%. And... Damn. And Sharko and Witcho. I mean, Sharko is probably almost 2% card drop, so it's still pretty good. So ideally what you want to do is you want to get your Leaf Sentient 4 to 20, 5 to 20. But once you get 4 to 20, everything else is just a matter of just idling until it happens. But what you don't want to do is the mistake that I made, is some of my 4s are less than 20. The reason you want to get them to 20 is for CeeLo. If everything's 20, you don't have to use CeeLo, and that frees up a pet slot, which is kind of important. I'm trying to fix this right now with my Celestial Leaves. That's why this is actually at 18. Because if I can get this to 18 and I can get this to 16, I can turn this one back on. And it's been kind of a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. And so and again, it's all random, so I'll get it eventually. It's not a big deal. And then I'll be able, once I get this to 16, I can turn this one back on. And then finally, when I get this to 20, I can turn this one back on. Or, really, it's level 4 back on. I can't turn level 3 on until level 3 becomes 16. So really try to get your level 4s to 20 before you consume all your level 3s. I made that mistake in a few places, like the Silicon Leaves. Silicon Leaves will be pretty bad, actually, it looks like. The Benny Leaves too. Again, it's not the end of the world because, I mean, you can always fix it. It's just, you don't want to go backwards. And right now I'm only doing it one at a time. I don't want to do all of them, so I'm going to fix Celestial Leaves, then I'll fix, and I need to fix the good leaves first. Celestial, Obsidian is good. I'll probably, I don't know, I'll go through and slowly fix all of them. But that's just something to be aware of, because the goal is to get rid of CeeLo, so because he just takes up space. And okay, so like for example, my amber leaves, or that's not amber. These are amber. My emerald leaves and what color? What color is this? I don't know because I maxed the shop. Whatever this leaf is, I don't even know what it is. This is kyanite. This is rhodite. Then this is ruby and tech. Oh, what is this? The pink one. Ugh. Max shops. It should be about. Yep. Gem leaves should be. There it is. Amethyst. So, I mean, I'm going to have some remediation to do, but it's not a big deal. And I'm only going to remediate one at a time. To me, it's not worth trying to remediate more than one at a time. So, and I'm going to prioritize the 5%ers. But again, that's just something to keep in mind so you can get rid of CeeLo. Because he takes up a slot on your team. If it's 20-20-20, or if all your Leaf Sentient level 4s are 20, and you always want to have 4 available. Because the thing is, the Leaf Sentient from 5 to 6 can happen until you have 100. 100 of each 6. So you don't want to, and then once you get everything to 6, then it's just going to push everything to 5. So you want to keep that in mind. I believe everything but my gold leaves is available to Leaf Send to level 6. And that's looking right so far. It's only my gold leaves that are lagging behind, but nothing is close to 100 yet. But again, the good news is this is just time. Now, I don't know how the event changes, but I have heard people had a lot of concerns. So first off, don't forget that one of the artifacts is the Halloween Lantern that you can set to auto-use. So if you're early in the game, again, you want to shovel up as many pumpkin orbs as you can, but let's say you don't get to the Leaf Sentient part, and you don't get that artifact. What I would expect you to do is you would go to the moon. You'll go to the moon and you'll turn this on auto, and you'll just shovel up pumpkin orbs on the moon. You'll get the Halloween Lantern, and you'll start the event, and you'll just do that over and over again until you get enough pumpkin orbs. If you have enough pumpkin orbs, and that should be, I would say you want Cursed Weakness 35 to beat the boss enough, you would then just make sure you had a pumpkin lantern. Whoops, where'd it go? It was artifacts, that's why. You would then just make sure you had a pumpkin lantern, and I would also recommend having a full stack of... Oh, I didn't realize this was 160. Having a full stack of... I'm actually going to... I didn't realize I had a full stack. I'm going to go back to... No, not Mega Crunch. Yeah, I got lost. Oh, it's not saved. I'm going back to Ancient Sanctum. So I guess if you got 200, and they're 2 minutes apiece, 400 minutes, it's almost 7 hours. I don't know that it'll get to 201, though. But anyways. You again, if you fall behind, you'll shovel on the moon and just try and get pumpkin orbs, and you'll just have to idle it. I mean, you can play actively during that too, like go kill the cursed cheese. But again, you're going to want to make sure that you have as many of the vital violins as possible. I haven't tried using the vital violin and the wobbly wings. The problem is that I can't, right now with my current damage, I can't keep the shovel equipped and use the wobbling wings. Because it could take me to a boss, and again, I don't know if it would actually teleport me to... Well, let's just try it. Alright, well, obviously I could beat that one. Yeah, like, I'd have to switch... Well, you know, we can at least experiment. I mean, I'm not going to miss it. I get my DPS set on. Where did I end up porting us to? Oh, I'm in the back of the Ancient Sanctum. I need to go to charge up. Well, I don't need to charge up, but I need to get to the Plasma Forest. I'm kind of curious how much damage I'm doing. Let's scroll down here. Yeah. 75. E76. How much do I need to crack the energy card? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. I think it's 78. I think you need like 778 or something. So I'm close, but not really. I need about 100 times the damage I have right now. But again, see how my blower damage just isn't enough? But let's continue to try with the experiment. Wobbly wings, and we went to... Okay, that was a boss terror. And we went to... Oh, we got a mythical boss terror. That's nice. And another one. And that was the centaur. And that was the vile creature. Another boss terror. Okay, so it does take me to the Energy Guardian. And as I can't beat the Energy Guardian, it would just doom me. Okay. That was really what I was wondering. Like, will it send me to a boss I can't beat? And the answer is yes. Yes, it will send you to a boss you can't beat, so you best be careful when you use it. Oh, we got a mythical boss witch. Wow, that's nice. So, okay, so you can't use Wobbly Wing if you have a boss spawn that you can't beat. But anyways, that was kind of my dilemma, right? I could turn this on, and it's going to warp me around, and it'll eventually, like, I'm eventually going to run out of these wings. How useful is it? Now, one of the things I was hoping I could get enough damage where I could keep the shovel equipped, right? And obviously that's not going to happen right now, but did I dig one up? We got to 53. So no matter what, this would eventually teleport me to the energy card that I can't beat. So we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, I got interrupted. I had to take care of something really quick, so I just paused the video. So we did actually dig up a wobbly wing, so that's something you can actually dig up. So theoretically, and this is a big theoretically, mind you, if you had enough damage, you could enable the wobbly wings, you could enable the vital violin, and it's interesting because this actually spawns in the Dark Glade. So it's actually would be possible to have your have this going, have this on auto use with the vital violin if you're digging them up. So for example, if I hadn't unlocked, I basically would have to not unlock the energy area entirely to take advantage of that. But again, I'm not going to replay the game to try and see how well that strategy would work. Now, granted, the vital violin, like if you're sitting at which you're going to have to do to craft things, you're going to have to spend a lot of time at which. You can turn this on auto and dig, and you can easily have your shovel at which. I basically had the shovel always at which, and that actually will increase the spawn of the witch and enable you to get some more, get quite a few more. I do need to actually farm the witch, believe it or not. Mostly because... Why do I need to farm the witch? I need to farm the witch for curses. So I'm going to eventually make a second set of gear. Once the event's over, probably, that is a cursed buff set of gear. So it'll be Brew Crit and Witch Curses. And I'll just sit at the Witch to kind of get my curses up, because if you look at my ratio for my equipment, I have 13.3 million cheese, cursed cheese. I should have, I think 10,000. I should have 130 billion curses. Oh. There's a bonus from the boss? I didn't know that. I didn't know I got another bonus from beating the boss here. But yeah, notice how I have 9. Well, I got 9.9. I got 6, almost 7 billion curses. I should really have about 20 times that. 130 billion curses. 133, so about 20, a little less. I didn't notice. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how that ends up playing and everything, but damn. So that's another thing. If you aren't far into the game, I didn't even realize this. Just beating the cursed cheese will make your equipment stronger, and that's going to help you get through Pyramid. So will the cards. The cards will help you get through Pyramid too. Both of those will help you actually get through Pyramid and get further in the game. Because to me, Pyramid is the big bottleneck. Because once you get to the next area, even though you won't be able to get the Leaf Sentient relic, between cards and having the other bosses unlocked, and if you have a good set of ancient leaves, you might actually be able to get to Energy Field pretty quickly. And of course, once you get to Energy Field, then you'll have the Leaf Sentient exploit, and that'll be a big catch-up for you. So again, just possibilities. Oh, I didn't realize I can upgrade a trout, so we upgrade the trouts. And yeah, I'm still sort of behind. I only have 98 shovels and 98 trouts at 138. Whew. So all that considered, let's actually go ahead and try to beat the cursed cheese. Again, I didn't realize he buffed up like that. So remember, if you're low on health, go to your home garden, and you will quickly heal up. You heal up 10% a second. So don't forget that. Second, again, we are going to set our ALBs to using the BLC shop. We're going to switch to target player. Or, I mean, target center. Target player actually works for me too, because I always try to center myself for ever since the cards, because I never wanted to miss a card. Oops, I moved. And let's go smack some cheese. And again, there is some timing to this. You can get this technically with 34. I didn't though. So there is some interplay with this, with the timing. I didn't realize that this also buffs the curse. I mean, it makes sense. It's the cursed cheese boss. So that's another thing you get as a new player if you're behind on damage. You might not get the Leaf Sentience, but this will actually buff the damage of cursed cheese. And even getting up to 20, that's doubling the damage output from your curses and your cursed cheese, which is really good. Damn, this guy is tough. But again, this is how you want to approach it. Remember, I have a set of leaves with player health and absolute defense sharded, just to make it take the longest amount of time for him to damage me. And I also have a set of I also have damage resist on one property. You only need it on one. The cap is 80%. And we walked away with one biotite leaf from level 2. We don't have any relics for that, but hey, at least we got it. I do find it funny that if you equip the fish, it shrinks everything, and you equip the shovel, it makes everything big. I don't know why it does that. So, that said, we're going to go kill them. Oh, I have to switch this back. From target center. I prefer sign. You can use whatever you like. And then we have my DPS shard set, and we'll knock these guys out. And then I have my DPS, my actual DPS set, and my trout. And don't forget, when you get an enemy's card, once you beat it the first... Oh, we got an Amethyst Leaf. So you do actually get Leaf Sentience from beating these guys. And I got a gold one. I mean, they're only level 1, but still. Level 2, actually, the Energy Singularity apparently drops level 2. And again, we got a few transformation shards. Nothing crazy. I did at one point want to farm this guy before the event just for the extra Leaf Sentience, but yeah. So that about covers where I'm at with my event. And obviously I will be trying to attack the Cursed Cheese a few more times now that he buffs the cursed equipment. I didn't understand how this worked. I really didn't. And that's actually my fault. That's 100% on me for not paying attention to how that works. I need to go back to Plasma. And again, it's just not doing enough damage to... That's not the right spot. Just not enough damage to the Energy Guardian, who is type Cursed. Oh, I wonder if it's because... Okay, so Cursed is... Ancient is strong against it. Everything else is weak against it. Oh, it's because my DPS set's not right, probably, for him. Maybe I can beat him. Let's see what I would have to change. I need to pull the post up to see how to build a pure damage set, because I'm sure I don't need the damage type anymore for the other ones. Let me bring it up. It's one of the pins in the energy belt. So yeah, I think this reads backwards. Like, Cursed is strong against Ancients and weak against everybody else. Yeah, I need to make the pure damage. That's the problem. Okay, so basically no damage percent. Okay, so I can reroll, and I probably, like I said, I don't doubt I need that anymore. So we'll go ahead and see if we can beat the Energy Guardian. So, you know what I need to do? Yeah. So that's my first lead, blower damage. Blower damage. Okay, so I need to switch this one. Can I actually do this? Oops. Yes. Oh, cool. Okay, so I just re-rolled that out, and then I can come over here to craft and move the two shards from there to blower damage and blower damage. Now let me switch you to the shovel. And let me go back to crafting. Okay, so blower, 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 then slap and relic for the next two. So that is relic and slap, and this is... Okay, I need to get rid of the damage type ice. Okay, so this has scrolls on it, this has scrolls, this has scrolls. that one has scrolls. So let me re-roll damage type ice to trade global multiplier. Oops. There we go. Now I can add 2 shards to relic. Okay, so now I have this. Then I need one that's slap and energy storage. So this is platinum, so we need to re-roll the damage type of platinum out of this leaf. And this is currently slap, 9 slap, and relic. Okay. So this one should be 10 energy storage and 10 slap. So alright, we're going to re-roll this to trade. That's fine. We're going to have to re-roll relic. We're going to re-roll relic to relic. We're rolling the shards out of this. And this will be slap and energy storage percent. Wait, did it not? Oh, did I have the wrong one picked? I did. Really, I can't? So I have to switch to like player health and switch back to... That's fine. And this needs to be max energy storage now. Okay, and the last one is energy storage, relic damage with 1 slap. So currently this is max energy storage and damage type lava, so we need to re-roll the shards out of lava, not a big deal. Oops. This is probably why I'm not doing as much damage against that guy. And we need to move this guy over. Replace the damage type lava with trade global, and then we have max, and this is now going to become 9 relic, 1 slap, and 9 relic. Perfect. And the last one is 4439. Okay. This one's probably going to be a bunch of switching around. Anyways, first we'll switch that to trade global multiplier. To change energy storage to anything else. Let's see. Okay, we should have everything else, and then crafting. Clear this. Go back to the top. Blower is 4. Blower damage percent is also 4. 3 for slap. And 9 in energy storage. And this is a pure damage set, so I should have no elements on here now. I have no damage type, 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 no damage type. Switch it to the trout. Let's check our damage now versus energy guard. And now we're getting to 377. So much better. And we still are dealing plenty of damage to all the other terrors. Like even super terror. Alright, how charged are we? No, we're pretty charged up. we're still not denting him. That's fine. Beat up his friends. Nope. I mean, I think we're scratching him. Not a deep enough scratch, though. Well, shucks. So how much do we need to beat Energy Tear? Energy Guard. E78. So we need about 20 times the damage right now. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it this time. But, I mean, at least we're close, right? 20 times the damage is a lot closer than we've been. So, Alright, well, with that, we'll go ahead and knock the rest of the bosses out. Whoops. I forgot to switch to my witch set. That's okay. Switch to the Wem set. Come back to the Plasma Forest. Switch to my shovel. And that's about where we're at. So again, if you, like to kind of recap, working on Leaf Sentience 6s. I have actually so much now that I can actually reasonably get, oh, I don't have it. It's not a favorite. I can actually reasonably work towards matching, work towards maxing out Super Stir, which will be nice. And still not doing enough damage to beat Energy Guardian, though, but we're getting closer. That's the whole thing. We are getting closer, and that's all that matters. So, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.